You talk about it, but then it actually happens, and still kind of just sucks. Things could obviously always be worse, but this is something that no one, I feel like, was like mentally prepared for.
Because of everything that is going on with COVID-19 and all the schmucks that have taken everything out of the grocery stores, we are so restricted and limited. Not even my matzah, which is 9 times out of 10 kosher for Passover, is not kosher for Passover.
To some extent, things have changed, and to others, they haven't. So Friday nights, we aren't doing Shabbat services every week. We're talking now about starting those now that we've gotten through Passover and stuff. But a lot of it has stayed the same because the Jewish holidays don't stop, and a lot of our students are still celebrating them at home with their families. So I'm still, instead of like planning like a physical event within Hillel, we're putting out resources and we're planning Zoom events and things like that.
I mean, usually Passover, because colleges love not caring about any other holiday except Christian holidays, it's usually during school. And so usually it would be at Hillel. We would have a bunch of like dinners being made by professional chefs, which is good. And we would have like a Seder. If you know what a Seder is, it's kind of like a Thanksgiving, but religious and much better.
And normally I try to go home for Passover because it is like a very big deal in my house. And my family did a big Zoom Seder with my family from California to New York City. So we called it like a coast-to-coast Zoom Seder. Which, again, for me was really fortunate because there are a lot of students in Hillel whose families aren't celebrating. So then they kind of were, or they were stuck somewhere and they were celebrating by themselves, or they were not celebrating at all. Hillel did on the second night, because we do the first 2 of our 8 nights of Passover, or when we do like the full observant ritual called a Seder. So Hillel did one of those on the second night, but the first night is when a lot of people would try to celebrate.
So, and like the custom is you just like, oh, did we switch it already? Sorry. That you just kind of like take a little pinky and go like that. If you like feel risky enough that you feel like you can pour, all the more power to you. Dam. Svardeya. I wanted to make sure that we had an option available for students who either didn't have that at home or who wanted to experience something different. My mic got all weird, and so it sounded like casually like a little possessed and really loud, which is not that vibe. But I mean, all in all, with like having a virtual Seder, things worked out really well.
We're doing some of the things we've always done in our social media, like Student Leader Spotlight and Mensch Monday, which is like our good person of the week. We either just launched or just about to launch a Netflix showdown bracket. So people are going to vote on their favorite shows and fill out brackets and things like that. So that's been really fun.
Every single week on Friday night, the Shabbos, on the holy day, there's like a weekly Parsha, which means that the Torah is split up into the 52 weeks, or give or take 52 weeks. And each week, it's like a huge chunk of the Torah. And basically, there's like a huge meaning behind it and whatever. And so me and another board member, Danny Oberman, we've been writing like a lot of Parshots. Every single week we post on our Facebook.
We also did a pretty successful bingo board of things to do while you were stuck at home.
We all gathered on Zoom and made matzah pizza together and then watched The Prince of Egypt.
Pet Wednesdays, which is being done by the Vice President, Robbie Wieland.
Book club.
Spotlight a senior who is graduating this year every Sunday.
And now with like everything so up in the air, we're still planning events and we're still trying to get things up and we're trying to be really active on social media. But it's hard to like bank on everybody being in the same place at the same time.
If you don't have that connection and that community feeling, it can understandably feel a little bit isolating right now. And we don't want students to feel that way because they have this. We want them to come back, hopefully next semester, and feel like, wow, it's been forever since I've like actually seen you in person, or I've actually been in the building, but not like it's been forever since I've engaged in my community.
Once we are in a more normalized society and we come back to Iowa, I think that we will all be happy, and we will be more appreciative of the things that we took for granted before.